Hello, how we doing? Welcome to the Flock and Roll stream once again. Hello, how is everyone doing? Welcome. I'm here just like Steve. How we doing? Hope everyone's doing all right. Sparkus, thank you for the offline follow yesterday. I don't know if they're here, but I appreciate it regardless. Before we start, hello to our YouTube VOD boys if they're watching, because we did lose the part 1 of this stream. So hello to any of the YouTubey people. We're gonna go through some quick introductions and say hello. It's of course me, Sir Jodo, your lovely dungeon master, and of course I am joined by Zigathy.
Hi, I'm Zigathy, or Zig, or Ziggy, or any variation. Yeah, that's me.
The lovely Scotsman, Stephen.
I'm still here.
Still here. He's not been kicked off yet, and
I've not been sacked.
I've tried.
And last but not least, we're of course joined by the wonderful Kiwi drawing. I don't know. I was reading usernames. I was reading usernames. It's a bit laggy, are we? We are indeed a man down as well. Tom is missing. If you find him, please keep him. Please keep him if you find him. He's up for auction. No, Tom's a very busy boy today, and he couldn't make it. So some message chats for Tom. He will be severely missed. I just need to quickly, before we do anything, I need to quickly tab in. I'm experimenting some new methods and ways to do things. I have several tabs open at the moment. And we're messing around. I got a third monitor just so I can mess with shit. So I've got things all over the place. I've got an iPad beside me to track things. So hopefully everything should go smooth sailing. Yes. Without further ado, we're going to begin session 2, the wreck of the Compass Rose. Previously, you guys headed to the Stormwreck Isle, a land filled with powerful draconic magic from long ago, where once there was a red dragon sealed beneath the depths of the ocean to hopefully quench their flames. But in due time, the island of Stormwreck Isle rose from the seismic activity of this dragon's power. You guys sailed to this island for your own individual purposes and reasonings, perhaps to escape, perhaps for adventure, perhaps for hidden treasures that may lie within the island's depths. But you arrived on the island, and very quickly you were greeted by an ambush of undead sailors, as you noticed that there was a dark aura and plague surrounding the island. But you carried on and found your way to the cloister, where you met with several different kobolds, and had a lovely little bit of time exploring the Temple of Bahamut and the library. But eventually you were told that there was a shipwreck on the north side of the island, and decided to head towards it in order to help aid in plaguing, in getting rid of what could be plaguing the Stormwreck Isle of this undead nature. Along the way, you found a lovely hot springs where you were attacked by these elementals of smoke and water, which took the shape of a dragon. You managed to defeat it and have a quick rest in the waters of the hot spring, followed by you continuing to travel along this coast, eventually arriving at the wreck of the Rose, where you managed to climb aboard and find a hidden treasure chest. But before you did, you actually split into 2 groups heading onto it. Of course, with Eric and Dee Dee heading into the bows of the ship, whereas Cobb and Joseph headed onto the deck, where after a little bit of exploring, you heard the flapping of wings.
Oh no.
I'm underwater.
I am under the water.
You're under the water with Tom, who's not here.
But I'm under the water with myself.
Under the sea.
Because I will be filling in for Tomb's character.
Tomb's character.
Tomb,
Tomb.
because he's dead.
Tomb is missing. To immediately start off the beginning. I just need to quickly check. I'm pretty sure.
Mine and Cobb's name on the map
Yes.
have combined, and it says Cobbeth Robinson, and I'm loving it.
Joseph and Cobb, real quick, could you both give me a wisdom saving throw as this harpy begins to fly within reach of the rose?
That's cocked.
Oh, is that map not changed for you guys?
Ooh.
There, let me quickly. It has. I
don't
just have to
have the
keep
map.
it. Oh, sorry, I haven't opened. Sorry, let me send that.
Are you taking over for me? I got an 18.
I got a 1.
Yeah, you're taking over for me. Thank you.
I'm up here with you.
Oh, no, yeah, I've got
Sorry,
the map.
let me just put it in the chat. The map. I forgot to send you guys the map.
Yeah.
There you go.
I had the map.
You had the map. So sorry. What did you both roll, real quick?
I got an 18.
An 18.
I got that 1.
A nat 1. So you hear this harmonious chanting, this lovely, like almost, and Cobb, you sort of glaze over in your eyes, and you feel charmed, and you feel like you're lured towards this. You're compelled to move yourself towards the harpy.
Am I not on the rigging or something?
You are. So with that, we are actually going to. Before we do, actually, do you all want to roll a d6 because we are going to do the our fate dice, which is
Bosh. I got a 5.
a
Got a
5.
2.
That is for you. That is 1 for me. If you want to do one as
Steven,
well,
we've
here,
swapped.
that's 1 for me.
Thank you.
Sorry, I'm so confused.
Do you want to roll a d6 for the fate dice? The d6.
I'm just- Yeah, that's fine. I'm just trying to sort out Tom. I got a 6.
A 6. That's 2 for you and 2 for me.
I'm trying to figure out bloody
That's
Tom's
fine. Take your time. if you
character
need to.
sheet.
I feel
Um,
bad. Steven isn't used to rolling terribly like I do.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but
Yeah, if you'd all like to roll initiative as well, for us.
Ooh,
My little notepad's gonna keep track of.
17.
That's fine.
I don't know what's going on.
17.
No way.
It's
no way.
It's been swapped.
that was a 2.
To
So that would be a 4 in total, Joe.
a 4.
That's
Oh,
a point
worries.
16 for me actually because I've got -1. I forgot about
Oh,
that.
yep. What did Eric get? Sorry, did you want me
okay.
to roll for Eric?
No, it's fine.
Sorry.
Eric got a 15.
A 15, no worries.
Mhm.
So Eric and Edie, you from the depths of the boat, you don't have to pass a saving throw because you can hear it, but it's very faint. You sort of hear the like sort of creaking through the floorboards. The sound of like the because I believe you were underwater last session as well. So being underwater, it's muffled. It's got to go through the wooden planks. It's got to go. It's from the surface as well. So it's very faint. But you can hear the sound of some kind of chanting coming through. But start the round. It is going to be you, Joseph.
Oh, an egg. Can I see the harpy?
You can. It is just off of the starboard side.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Brilliant.
It's
within
probably
30
about
feet.
it's about 10 feet up in the air, and then obviously it's where the boat is. It will be it's like 10 feet away from it, so it's up and it's not
So
on the ship.
is it within 30 feet? Would you say?
If you open that, you should have a 5, 10, 15.
Yeah, I thought it was
20.
within.
So like, because obviously it would go as a sphere. If
20.
you're, what is it? Are you trying to hit it with
Yeah.
a melee weapon, or are you trying to?
I
hit
want to
it?
throw a javelin, but I can only throw it 30 feet without disadvantage. So
If you moved
possible,
as well,
can I move up?
Yeah, you can move up. I mean, I think you'd be able to get it within that reach anyway without moving. So, because it would be
Oh,
a
right,
it'd be a sphere of is
Yeah.
30 feet.
I'll still step forward a little bit, and then I'll just take out a javelin and be like, "Stop your horrendous cries!" Fwah.
Yeah, go for it.
Ooh. 15 to hit.
A 15 is going to hit, yes, of course.
Lovely jubbly. That's ooh, 8 damage.
8 damage. I'm going to do a quick con save. Because I need to see if it will keep it sung up. That is going to be a 12, so it was 10 minus half the damage of what you did. So that's actually a fail, because it'll be...
Oh.
So the saving throw for it is 10 plus half the damage you did, which is 14.
Within 14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the way con saves work. So yeah, its singing immediately stops, and Cobb, yeah, you feel like you kind of like thrown out of this trance, but you feel a bit like sort of groggy still from it. But
Feeling back to yourself, brother.
What?
If I
As I expected.
do real quick a dex save, because obviously you were hanging up in the shaky ladders of the mast.
It's like if you've cursed me forever.
Don't worry, it goes away.
That's better. That's a 19.
A 19, yeah. You sort of like you could feel like where obviously because this would be happening within like a few seconds. The second this javelin's thrown and it hits this heartbeat, you just snap out and you see yourself letting go of this rope ladder, like leaning towards it, and just with your other hand you manage to catch yourself and sort of swing around and hold on. Yeah, is there anything else on your go, Joseph?
I don't think I can do anything else.
Nope.
I might just, with my 10 feet of movement that I used, I have some more. So I'm going to move towards like the center of the ship again.
Yep, move back.
Just so, yeah.
No worries. Okie dokie. So that brings it to Eric. I know that you are doing that, Kia, so it might be a little bit difficult. So just to show you, it's the hold is where you are currently. It then goes to the lower deck. Then these two are the same. It's just that this is interiors for that. So
you know how the lower deck's rippled?
Yes. What do you mean, like under the water?
So you see like these like little wavy parts.
Oh yeah,
Does this mean...
this is where the surface is. Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
you need to go up to be able to like see a full extent of how deep it is in the room. But yeah, like you can see that like there's the surface tension up those stairs.
Cool. And as far as we can see, there's nothing visibly intriguing about the rest of this room.
Not I mean, there's obviously you've got the crates and everything around, but immediately what you can see in front of you, there doesn't seem to be anything else aside from those crates. I'll just double check as well. No, yeah, as far as where it's just those crates in where you are at the moment.
Okay, cool.
Was you planning to play like Tom and immediately loot everything?
Yeah. But I suppose it would be best because I don't know. I don't suppose we've been down here that long, but we in character. We wouldn't know how long these mushrooms properly last, so probably head up. Was it mushrooms that we took?
Yeah, it was mushrooms. They were like spores from the mushroom.
Yeah,
Don't do drugs, kids.
Unless they give you water breathing powers.
Yeah, put you on that tile there if you're moving up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20. Could I do there?
Yes, you can do that. As you run up these stairs, Eric, you see that running around. Sorry, let me just get the exact description for it. Opening up, you feel the cold sort of come off of you as your body is soaked. And you enter the lower deck, which is chilly, wet, and unsettling. The salt water obscures the floor and sloshes against the hull. You can see that there are decaying crates and barrels that are scattered around, some floating freely and others stacked into corners. And you hear the splashing as a walking corpse lumbers towards you, wading in the water that doesn't quite reach your knees. And I put this down already before. Oh, sorry, let me grab the plan. I put this down before, and it happened to be exactly right there. It doesn't get its go yet because you didn't move out of space, fortunately, so it doesn't get an opportunity attack. Yeah, you would see it. So if you wanted to take an action, you are more than able to.
Oh God, I've got to see what you can do now.
I think he's a fighter, so it mainly is stabby stab.
Stab, stab, ouchie, ouch.
The many stabs.
The many stabs. Yeah, there's not much. You guys are still level 1, so there's not overly a lot you can do. You just hit thing and hopefully hit thing harder next time.
Okay, I'm gonna use my use his great sword,
Yep.
and I'm gonna whack him.
Big ol'.
Give it a whack.
8.
An
9,
8.
No, 11. 11.
11 will hit, yes.
I have to manually add everything
Yeah,
up.
because obviously you can't roll in the sheet, can you? No, that's fine.
No.
That's fine, yeah. Roll for some cheeky damage on this dude.
9 damage.
9 damage?
Yeah, 9.
9. Yeah, Eric runs up these stairs, like immediately coming to peripheral vision. Sorry, I'm having trouble speaking today. This undead sailor covered in like coral barnacles, and there's probably like a starfish covering one its eye. It like lurches out and just manages to bring the sword up and around and slice across it. And you can see that it's like hurt. It sort of pushed itself back, not able to quite hit him straight away, getting the jump on him. Is that his full turn, or has he got any bonus actions?
Check the stream, Joe.
Oh, okie dokie. Oh, I don't know what happened there. I'm so sorry.
No.
For some reason one of my hotkeys went off, even though I'm not hitting anything. Apologies about that.
So great, it broke the scene.
So
Sorry. Right, there we go.
okie dokie. So yeah, that was his full turn, wasn't it?
Ooh, maybe. Oh, he has 2 weapon fighting.
Yep. Was it? Yeah, I was gonna say, did you hit? Yeah, you hit for greatsword anyway, didn't you? That's fine. It is actually your turn right after, so you get 2 turns in next back to back.
Right, I'm gonna hear the commotion. I imagine Eric and this undead has made a lot of noise while they've been bonked and that, so I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, and I'll be basically on the step. Will I be able to see this creature?
You can just about see it, but I'm gonna say if you go to attack it, it's gonna be disadvantaged because you're just below, you're sort of like in the surface tension of the water. I'd say with a melee attack you'd be at disadvantage.
What about a magical attack?
You could try magic, because obviously magic's a little bit different with targeting. You can cast it in a position, but obviously you're lower down. You're
24.
Breaking the surface. 24 to hit, that is definitely going to hit. Straight up guiding bolt.
16 damage.
16 damage.
Damn.
This bolt of like radiant energy surges into this undead sailor, and you remember from before, you have that flash of when you were on the shoreline, of when this radiant energy burnt into the zombie. It just eviscerated its body, and it immediately just falls over dead.
I would say something, but I'd just be talking to myself.
Yeah, that is your turn, which brings it finally to Cobb.
How far up the rigging am I?
I think we were about 10 feet last time.
Okay, so how far up to the top?
It'd probably be another 20 feet. But obviously you don't have a climbing speed, so it'd be half your movement.
Okay.
So I mean, you're a rogue, aren't you? I don't know if you get that at level 2, but I know normally you can bonus action dash, but I think that's a level 2 thing.
Yeah, might need to dash up to the top.
Yeah, I think, is that an action at this point, or?
That would have to be an action, because I can't really,
No, it's fine.
And then I can't really do much else after that.
That's fine. I was gonna say, yeah, you've not got any bonus actions. I think you've only got 2 weapon fighting, but you need to do.
Yeah, that's my only.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's fine. Yeah, you spend your turn.
I'll just use it to get to the top. Do I see anything up the top of the crow's nest?
You can see that there's a lot of ships that have sort of crashed around this area, and they don't really look as accessible. They've sort of crashed into sort of deeper places, or they're in a very, like, they're absolutely just ruined to the point where like the deck is inaccessible, or like they're turned over. But they all seem to be in this area. And if I give us a perception check as well.
How bizarre.
Perception. 12.
12. Looking around, you can see that a lot of these ships, like, there are quite a few old ships, but this one looks to be the most worn and aged of the ships. Like, there's a lot of sort of sea moss and things growing on it. And when you've got to the top of this crow's nest, it is actually a nest. But it doesn't look like a bird's nest. It's big enough to fit like a person.
It's
Oh
a
my
it's a
God.
harpy nest. I'm in a harpy nest. Oh, Joe!
But you do also
Is there
notice
anything-
some
I was gonna-
few
is there-
things, which I'm going to quickly just grab the things for.
An egg.
Let's keep
Go
it.
through that again.
Let's keep it and return it to the
You do see that there is a small gold bracelet, a single gold hoop earring,
I'll take that.
2 small tiger eye gems. In fact, I'll tell you what these are worth. And then there's a bloodstone gem. The 2 small bracelets are worth 25 gold pieces each. The hoop is also 25 gold. The 2 tiger eye gems are 10 gold pieces each. And the bloodstone gem is 50 gold pieces. But there's only one of those. Just so you have a note of that.
Wait, so hang on.
2 bracelets, a hoop, 2 tigers, a blood.
Give me the values. I don't care about what they are. I want the values.
Just write them down and put the values with them, because obviously you might not be able to one-to-one trade those. They're not immediately worth the gold.
Bracelets times 2, which were 25 each.
Hoop was also 25.
Yep.
Tiger was 25?
The tiger eye were 10 each, but that was 2 of them.
Tiger, yeah.
And the bloodstone gem is 50, but there's only one of that.
I times 2. And
145 total.
That math checks out, but I haven't checked it.
Yeah.
Probably
I did
not.
it in my head, so I'm trusting myself.
Um,
It was £1 million.
but I assume that's the end of your turn, especially since your bonus action will probably be looking around.
yeah, I can't do
So,
anything.
That's fine. So
I'm pretty.
the harpy is going to swoop in. It is going to. How much is that? Actually, check the harpy's movements. Is going to fly down 5, 10, 15, 20, and against you, Joseph, it is going to do a multi-attack. So it's going to slash with its claws and then trying to hit you with its club. So that first one to hit with its claws is going to be a 22 to hit.
I believe that hits.
Yep. And that is going to be
My level 1.
6 slashing damage. As this first claw
Yeah.
slashes across you, and then it comes around with its other hand holding a club, and that is going to be a 11 to hit, which I don't think does it?
Does not.
No, no worries. So you managed to like bring up your sword to like counter against the club, but the claws just slash across you, just catching where like your flesh is exposed, probably like just on your neck where like the armor doesn't properly cover around there. It just gets like this little deep slash across you, not enough to like properly wound you, but like enough to hurt.
Yeah.
So, however, deep down in the lower deck, Dee Dee and Eric, you hear more sloshing as coming out from one of the corners. I'm going to quickly turn this guy off. Oh, sorry, I just realised the map's probably not updated.
What are you gonna do to him?
Sorry, I just
Well
realised I
then.
have to keep the map.
I didn't realise you were playing a bard, Joe.
Also, is this... How's that looking on there? Or should I zoom in more? I should probably zoom into like here now, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
On this side. Just so everyone can see a little bit better. Sloshing through, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He is going to move there. And against Eric, he is going to try and bite down with his big old jaw.
No.
And that is going... That's a nat 20.
Oh, fuck me.
The price for not being here, it seems. No, that's fine. So that's just going to be max damage plus... I think that just knocks him down. But I will...
Womp womp.
Yeah, I think that does, but I need to roll to see if it's going to be more than double his health. Because that's 14 plus... It'd be really ironic if I killed Tom while he's not here. I could end up killing Tom while he's not
It's
here.
what he deserves.
Not even here, man. You weren't there, man.
I was 1 hit point away from killing Tom without him being here. He is down though. He is down. Because I did 23 hit points of damage. If I did 24, he would have died.
Ooh. I moved the harpy back.
So,
Apologies.
Oops. Don't tell Tom.
He's fine.
It's fine. Tom doesn't watch these things.
But that is going to be its turn. Which then brings it back round to you, Joseph, at top of the round.
So if she's just slashed, she's in front of me, correct?
Yes, she's right in front of you.
I am double swinging my battle axe at her.
Is Battle Axe good to double swing? Because I say you don't have 2 actions yet, because it's...
No, it's in like two-handed.
Oh, sorry, I see what you mean, sorry, yep. Yep, go for it.
I want that extra damage. Oh,
That
19.
19? Yeah, 19 will hit, yes.
Oh, well, I mean, it's a 24 because I didn't add my stuff.
Yep,
I got a 19 on the die.
Yeah.
Lovely. D10. I don't know what a D10 is. I do know what a D10 is, I just can't find it.
Got
That's a
purple.
D10. Give me that. What's that? That's a 6, not a 9. 9 damage.
9 damage as you chip away. Oh, I just realized what I did. Because I just did it now. The hotkey is my numpad. I forgot about that. Sorry, I'm going to quickly... I will just remind myself not to hit that number. Okay.
Do not hit that number.
I'm not meant to. Alright, so, I wasn't meant to read that right now, but that's fine. Is that your full go? Or you got any bonus actions, or...
Is lay on hands, oh no, it's an action.
It is an action, yes.
I have nothing else to do then.
I would like to see them update Lay on Hands to be more like Baldur's Gate, where you can do like a greater or a lesser healing Lay on Hands.
Yeah.
I feel like that'd be a bit cooler, and maybe you could make it a bonus action. I feel like that'd be quite cool.
Yeah, it just makes it more like,
yeah, especially since it's a touch.
viable.
Yeah. Maybe we can experiment with that, but I don't think anyone's playing it in the thingy one. Okay, Eric is down. So could you give me a death save as Eric, please, Kia?
Mm-hmm. How does one do a death save?
It's just a straight D20. Yep.
Okay, cool.
A 5. That is a first failure.
Oh no.
But I have a feeling, depending if you have any spell slots left, but they don't know.
Kia,
Because it is your go right after. Would be funny if he rocks up for next session. It's like, oh yeah, sorry Tommy, your character's dead. You're gonna have to make a new one. Tell him like 5 minutes before stream.
My problem is am I gonna heal him and then immediately this zombie's gonna down him again?
Well, that's okay because it wastes action economy.
What does that mean?
No, because like technically he's not like because we can chip away, so then we're making like progress, whereas that's just doing the same thing.
She can only hit him at disadvantage where she is unless she uses a spell, and depending on how many she's got left. I mean, cantrips count as well, obviously.
For this round, I'm gonna Sacred Flame the zombie.
Yep, that's fine. As long as he doesn't roll the natural one next time, that's fine. Sacred Flame, though. Use Sacred Flame.
Do a dex save for me.
A dex save, of course I can.
I don't imagine zombies are very dexterous.
I should be surprised.
I feel like
that
it's
is
surprisingly
a
high.
16.
Fuck, motherfucker!
I don't think that's any damage, is it? If it's on the Sacred Flame, is it? No, because it's a cantrip.
No.
It's just fail, isn't it?
I'm
Yeah, it is, because Shadowheart never hits anything.
I'm just Shadowheart.
Have you got any bonus actions you want to do?
Can I cry as a thing?
Crying is always a free action. I mean, it's underwater somewhat, so it's unnoticeable.
What are the chances of you letting me do a medicine check on him?
Do you have any medical supplies? I don't think you do. It sounds like you're wanting to spend one of your fate dice, by the sounds of it, is what you're trying to
You're sorry enough for him yet. No, I don't feel sorry enough for him yet.
Stop trying to peddle your dice, Joe. We don't want it.
Look, you've got 2.
Stop trying to sell me your propaganda. I don't want it.
All right, that's the end of your turn then.
I'm just gonna stroke his little head. The zombies just stood there like.
Okay, Cobb, it is your turn.
Can I aim at the harpy with my short bow, please?
Of course you can. You're above, so yeah, you're above about. Oh, you'd be above about 30 feet actually. So I'll in fact give you advantage because you're aiming down. I like that feature from Baldur's Gate. So you've got the higher ground, so you can have advantage for being really high up.
Ah, it's amazing what the high ground
Here
gets you.
comes the Zig look.
Okay. So, 21 to
A
hit.
21 will indeed hit. Yes.
So that is. So that would be 4 damage.
4 damage.
Hell yeah.
That one was the Zig luck.
As you like this
It always
bolt
strikes.
thuds into the back of the harpy, and it's like just lets out this.
It's a pig.
I can't quite do like a scream. I probably could, but I feel like it would. Is there anything else on your turn, Cobb? I think is that your full turn.
I think, yeah, what all I'll do is I'll just sort of ready in action if it starts coming towards me.
Okay, no worries. The harpy is going to do a luring song. You don't need to do this check, Cobb, because you are you've already passed it, and it can't do it twice to you. But actually, no, real quick, let me check. I might have read that wrong. Stop singing the song. Watch out for the last way. The end of his turn. Sorry, I just double check this because I don't want to misquote it.
I'm loving this music.
No, it's pretty good, isn't it?
I have to sit like a gremlin, otherwise you can't see me in the camera.
You forced the gremlin.
Oh, don't.
Actually, no, it doesn't say that. Yeah, could both of you give me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah,
That's
I'll be
a
able to grab a hairclip.
17.
A 17?
7.
A 7 is not gonna pass. As you are once again lured by this harpy.
I just look up and go, you need to have more faith.
No worries. Oh, actually, no, sorry. You would have passed anyway, Joseph, because you've already succeeded, but Cobb would have failed. It worked out how it would have anyway, but yeah. Because Cobb hasn't technically passed a saving throw.
Oh, yeah.
You are immune for it for 24 hours, but Cobb isn't because he hasn't passed one yet.
One of these days.
Its turn, and then it is going to be the ghoul, which...
The ghoul, not a zombie. That means that he's more difficult. What more?
Alright, you little backseat DM.
I can't help it.
No, I do the same thing. It's fine. I'm like, my character doesn't know this, but I know exactly what it is.
Yeah, I just have like mental, I hear Harpy, I know, I remembered his hit points from a thing that I ran, and I'm just there like,
How are we doing?
I think we're about like over halfway, only just.
Me as a DM doesn't want to do this, but me as the ghoul looking at the situation here with an intelligence of 7 is weighing up the situation because it physically can't really get to Dee Dee, and the only thing it can get to is Eric. So it's gonna hit Eric. However, that is a 11.
That does not hit.
But I don't know if it immediately fails, which is what I need to check.
It'll be like this.
No, it should. If he's incapacitated, he just has advantage, and then.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm pretty sure because he's like on the ground.
Let me double check. If an unconscious character takes damage, whether it's 0
Advantage to hit, and then
it's
damage
advantage.
counts
Okay,
as.
that's fine.
Yeah.
I'll just roll it. So I got 7 the first time, and I'll just roll it again. which is a 12. So that is 16. So he's just going to take 1 fail automatically.
No.
I've now participated in Tom dying.
Which brings it to Joseph's go.
Hell,
I'm sorry,
yeah.
Tom, if he sees a clip of this. Don't tell Tom, guys, that I'm killing him.
Secrets.
Could I make a perception check to see if I would be aware of what's going on the deck below?
I would say at disadvantage. Because I know
At
this is you metagaming to be nice. I will allow it at disadvantage.
Stephen, I think I've been very kind and taken my look back.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
That's a 6.
A 6, you are not going to hear it.
Right, then
over
I
the
am...
sounds of the harpy flapping its wings and like singing its song, because it's singing at the moment, so hearing it over that.
True. I'm going to take a double-handed swing at this guy then. Yeah. Oh, I threw that upwards, that scared me. 15 to hit.
A 15 will hit.
Jubbly. Oh, that's 13 damage.
13 damage. What's that? Half 6. So 6 plus 10. I need to do real quick. So let me just do the damage, and then I need. Sorry, it's fucking...
You're not ending, do not worry,
sorry,
we're still here.
It's this fucking numpad thing. Let me quickly see if I can just unbind
Wait, they can't hear us.
They should be able to hear us now.
We were not ending, apologies.
Misclick, it's this... I will unbind these keys, because it's just instinctual to hit them.
The ending jump scare.
That ending...
Tom gets hit, stream ends.
Sorry, I'll quickly do
Imagine if it did it like...
Tom dies.
Imagine that happened at the 1 HP thing. He's like, I think I just killed him. And it's just ending now.
It's because I did it so I didn't have to tab out Baldur's Gate when we were streaming that the other day.
Oh, yeah.
So it should be fit. I shouldn't be doing it.
Are we?
Sorry, quick question.
Yep.
Are we anti-snacks?
I am.
You want a snack? As long as it's not loud and...
Well, it's Monster Munch. So...
I feel like that's in terms of snacks, that's probably one of the louder ones.
Give me mute.
I was thinking more like chocolate buttons or softer snacks, but they are soft snacks and things like that are welcome. Turn your microphone off.
No. I will become livid.
Okay, so, sorry, you did 13 damage, and then I got 8 plus thingy 10, it wouldn't pass. So, yeah, sorry, just to recap what happened there, it didn't pass, so it stopped singing, and you hit it for 13 damage. However, Cobb, can you quickly give me a dex save, because obviously you're in the Harpy's nest currently. Or the Crow Harpy nest.
Did you take your look? Did you take my look back?
Seems to be that's a 9. I was looking for a 10 at least. I am going to roll some dice now real quick.
Wait, he said you were like 20 feet up.
It's 30 feet up.
And I am also...
That's 7 bludgeoning damage. You do full 30 feet from the top of the mast and the crow's nest all the way down and poof, like thud. Probably like right beside the harpy here, as you were like leaning towards it, and then you snapped out, and then you just sort of looked where you are and went straight down.
Ow.
All right, that's and you're going.
When I said you needed more faith, I didn't think you'd take a leap of faith.
I thought you'd catch me.
I'm like just holding the axe, going. Bit busy at the moment.
Like probably the harpy like clawing down on you. Yeah, Kia, would you like to do Eric's potentially final death save?
Oh no.
No.
You been caught
No.
slacking. What was it? I missed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Regardless if he took damage last turn.
I'm gonna choke.
Guys, can I don't mind rolling well, but I'll just take all of my luck back, please.
Yeah.
This is not on.
Yeah. What ending?
Oh
What
no.
ending?
So Tom's character's dead. Kier just rolled a natural 1 for his last death save.
So Steven's rolled a nat 1, Kia's rolled a nat 1. Well, Tom technically rolled a nat 1.
Tom's no longer missing. He's fucking dead.
Kia! You had one job! Keep Tom alive!
It was D&D Beyond. That was not me.
So that is very awkward. So you watch as in front of you, the floating in the shallow water of the deck before you, DD, as a final breath exhales from Eric's body as he lies lifeless on the ground. But it doesn't make it your go, DD, and now he's technically dead, you can step over him a lot easier.
Cool. I'm gonna step over him and cast Guiding Bolt on this thing.
Yep, just moving up 1 spot.
Oh, I'm probably not gonna even hit it. Okay.
Oh.
That is a 23.
A 23, yeah, you're moving there. That is gonna hit. Roll for damage.
That will be 16 damage.
As this radiant energy surges into this undead creature, as it still has it's not ripped from him, but he's still holding Eric by the arm in his mouth, which is profusely bleeding, and it just surges with this energy and drops his arm that falls to the floor with the rest of his body, and it lets out this just sorry, excuse me. Yeah, anything else on your go?
I'm gonna grab Eric by the hand. I'm gonna attempt to pull him up these stairs.
Give me a strength check, please.
That's an unnatural 20.
An unnatural 20. You can pull him. However, this creature is going to get an opportunity attack against you if you're moving out of its area. And it is going to slash at you with its claws. Which is only going to be a 7 to hit, which I doubt hits.
Nope.
Okie dokie. Yeah. How far are you moving? I'm going to say half movement because obviously you're carrying him.
5, 10. The main deck now.
Okay, no worries. Steven sent me something, but I don't have the time to put it on, and I will do it at the end of the stream. So you're on the main deck. Yeah, you would be coming up here, so that you'd be coming through. And I'm gonna put you there, and I'll put him on the ladder. Yeah, you can see as sort of crawling up these stairs with Eric flung, imagine across over your shoulder, or across your back, pulling Eric up on Dee Dee's back.
I'm gonna shout up to Cobb and Joseph. It appears that I fucked up.
Eric, now is not the time to be having piggybacks. Come on.
No response. It is back. You also can probably see DD as you come up. You can see I imagine laying on the floor. Cobb is like the Peter Griffin.
Seriously,
yeah.
am I the only one pulling my weight?
It is your go, Joseph.
I'm gonna try and silence this harpy as quickly as possible. Can I attack it again?
Go for it.
With 18 to hit.
18's gonna hit. Yep.
Lovely. Ooh, that is a 9, 12 damage.
12 damage. I think I just skipped their go.
Oh.
That's fine. That's fine. I will do that damage anyway. It's my fault. I skipped their damage. I'll just do the ghoul in a bit. You bring up this axe and just one fell swoop. Sorry. You just and you just cut straight through, snapping.
Well,
A swell flute.
One fell swoop.
You rip through this harpy's flesh and bone as it cracks and shatters and just falls onto the corpse as everything begins to like spill out onto the deck. Yeah.
I start
the song
administering
of Mystic
CPR,
Power
please.
comes on.
Is that your full turn?
Can I? I can. No, yeah, that is my full turn.
No worries. Dee Dee, it makes it your turn.
Is it still alive?
The harpy is not. No, the harpy is dead.
What are we doing then?
You got a friend.
Sure, you got a friend.
You got a friend. He's just not on this deck.
Ghoul is not dead.
Oh, if this, did you say I climbed up a ladder?
It was a staircase. It was a staircase.
Okay.
Obviously,
I
I
was
was
gonna say,
flavouring it because like you were like sort of lifting him up.
I was gonna say, if this zombie can climb up a ladder, it deserves everything it gets, you know.
Have you seen World War Z?
No.
Fucking-
Yeah, they're pretty terrifying to be fair.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab Eric and just drag him towards the side of the buat.
Yep, that's fine. Okay. Is that your full turn then?
Yes.
Okay. Cobb, it is your go. You're actually not aware of what's going on. You think the lovely harpy's dead currently.
I'll just stick my arm up and gesture for someone just to pick me up.
That's fine, yeah. So you just lay that, uppies please, uppies.
Uppies.
That's fine.
Oh, you see, just
Just looking down like, we just killed a whole harpy.
well, I tried to help.
You do see though, 20,
Ah.
25, this slumbering, like wounded, like undead creature marches towards you, and you being the closest, it marches straight towards you, Cobb.
Of course
and it is
it
gonna
does.
try and slash you with its claws.
Of course it does.
Which is gonna be a 15 to hit.
Oh, fuck you!
Yeah, you're laying on the floor. He's come up.
Well, I would have assumed someone picked me up.
No, it was no one else's turn. Yeah. That is going to be 4 slashing damage.
Yep, I'm down.
Could you also give me a con saving throw, please?
Of course I can, Joe. Of course I can.
I'm coming out for blood today, it seems.
19.
A 19. That is a pass. No worries. That is its full go, which means, Joseph, it is your turn once again.
I'm just gonna sigh and like, not even running, not even like trying to do anything. I just see it clumber up, and I'm like, really? And just like walk towards it, like raise my axe, getting ready to slash at this. So I'll do like.
I will cry with laughter.
This is where
The
Zeglook
single
comes
ghoul
back.
wipes you all out.
You laugh, but I feel like that's how this is going.
16 to hit.
A 16 will hit. Yep.
Oh, thank fuck.
10 damage.
10 damage. Again, with this action, and just slash, and this ghoul just falls back, slumped onto the deck.
Just pops.
Dead. As they are all dead. We're not going to get our combat out initiative yet, because obviously Cobb's in death saves. So, is there anything you can do as a bonus action?
Bonus action.
Unfortunately not, but I do have lay on hand.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think you have potions either.
I might have been given one as thingamabob.
I always do, you can bonus action a potion on yourself, action potion on someone else. You can feed someone a potion for an action, obviously if they're down.
Oh no, I think I got given money.
No, that's fine. Dee Dee. It's your turn. You look very confused. What have you done?
Okay, I thought I bought a health potion, and I just like had it in my bag, and I was like, no fucking way. I was like, no way.
Yeah, I know we did the.
No way.
Did we do the D4s? The D4s of
Yeah, we
starting
did.
stuff. Yeah. I don't know if we did it on the stream or off
Wait,
stream.
hang on. Did Tom get one? Check.
It would probably
It's a bit
take an
lazy.
action to search through his inventory to find it. If you want to have a look to see if he's got a potion. You could also potentially use that on Oh well, you could only use that on.
I can't because I can't see his notes, and he's not put anything in his inventory.
If it's not in his inventory, then he doesn't have it. No.
Okay, cool. Is it my turn? Did you say?
Yes, your turn.
I'll medicine check him.
Who are you medicine checking?
The one that's down, cube.
Cobb. You can do a medicine check, but I don't think you have any medical supplies to stabilize him.
There's a nail that's just fallen out of my desk. I'm concerned.
Just don't step on it.
Could I not use my elite medical skills to take cloth and bandage off of myself to like basically put pressure on the wound to help prevent bleeding out?
If it was a case of like he had like an effect of bleeding, but because he's doing death saves, it would be a case of you could do a medicine check if you had like medical supplies on you, because there's an actual item for it. But if you wanted to see if you could give him advantage on the death save, I would allow that. If you wanted to do a medicine check for that to see if you could help him.
13.
A 13? A 13, yeah. You can have advantage, Cobb, which is actually your turn. If Dee Dee's got nothing else to do.
I did not have anything else to do today.
Cobb, give us a advantage. As long as you don't roll 2 ones.
Fuck. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna say what I got.
Okay, fair enough.
dear.
Fair enough. I can see. You can mark them, and I can see. So I don't think it was double ones, but
It wasn't, but one was a one.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Back round. It is Joseph's go.
Can I reach for his hand to try and pull him up and use one of my lay on hands to give him 5 HP?
Of course you can. Cobb, you stabilize on 5 hit points, and you are now out of initiative.
Thank
Get up,
God.
you silly bugger.
Yeah, you guys are on this ship now. Out
Can
of
I
combat.
also touch my heart, just to feel my heartbeat and just let it go back down to a resting pace and give myself a lay on hands?
Yeah, of course you can. Yeah. You're able to just quickly switch music if you get a chance as well.
Yeah, I will.
Yep, thank you. Yeah, you guys are now out of initiative. Cobb, you were probably just waking up after being knocked down.
I didn't like that.
Neither did I.
We have a bit of a problem, it appears. Eric is dead. And not just ouch, I fell over and I've kind of got knocked out dead. Dead.
Ah.
That's
Not ideal.
no.
May Bahamut guide his soul.
Now, because you have limited time, I will be nice. You do have 2 fate dice. If you want to see on the ship, there is a particular item that could help.
I see.
I'll take you up on that action, lad.
Yeah.
Right. Look for a scroll of something.
You can give me a. In fact, I won't make you because you. In fact, yeah, give me a perception check because you look through the ship, spending this fate dice. Yeah.
Oh,
A Ziggy roll.
Yeah, it's a zig roll for sure.
Yeah.
It's a 5.
A 5.
Egg.
You cannot see anything that
Can
would
I
help.
help?
There's another fate die.
You do have another
Or-
fate dice.
Can I
Or-
help him? Look.
Can I help?
help
You
him.
can, you can roll at advantage. You two wouldn't roll. It'd be just Ziggy at advantage.
Yeah, Ziggy roll again.
He just
Oh, wait, no, actually that is better.
what'd you get?
13.
A 13. A 13 is passed. You find looking through one of these crates, there is indeed a scroll. You would know, being a warrior, you've definitely seen these used before. Perhaps maybe tampered and tempted to use one yourself. But you know that the inscriptions is a scroll of revivify. See, I'm not.
Bahamut has not
mutant.
guided you with magic yet. Somebody else may need to use
You can
this.
use spell scrolls.
Oh.
I think spell scrolls as only casters is such a boring thing and kind of makes them less cool. If anyone can use a spell scroll, that's fine.
Fair enough.
Because I feel like wizards would make money off it, being like, oh, you want to do magic? Here's like a one-time magic. Like, you want to cast Fireball? Here's a one-time pass.
Yeah, then I'll recite that.
Yeah.
Bahamut
You are on a limited
guide
time,
me.
so whoever's gonna do it is gonna do it. Oh,
Oh,
sorry,
yeah,
you
yeah,
reciting
I
scrolls.
do it.
Sorry, I thought you meant recite what you found. Yeah. And yeah, Eric is.
May the one called Eric return to life, for his soul should not yet be passed to Bahamut's guidance.
As there is a you probably see this, Joseph, as there is like a blue speck, like a tiny little ember that sort of floats back down, that goes straight into his chest, and then there is a sudden as his wounds sort of stitch themselves together, not perfectly, but they like enough to stop like anything that would immediately kill him again. But he does look wounded, and he would be on 1 hit point.
Bahamut has helped you, my friend. However,
No, nobody speak to Eric. Eric is now.
For the sake of for Kia and Tom, he's probably in like a very out of it state, like not so much unconscious, like he's compliant, but like very sway, and you wouldn't be able to get much out of him. But obviously, if you want to say something, you can more than welcome.
I was just going to say you should have more faith in Bahamut, but not as much as Cobb. Don't take a leap of faith off the top of a crow's nest. That's silly.
What?
You did well, my friend.
Thank you. I thought so too.
Can I get to the top of the crow's nest to see what's up? Or did you take everything already?
I took everything.
Alright, so.
Yeah, if you wanted to have explorer's ship though, you are more than welcome.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I go
Yeah,
back
go on.
down to the one where? Oh, there's no map of the deck anymore. Fuck.
That's fine. You've got the
Can I-
hold, the lower deck, and then you've got like sorry, I'll open it back up again for you.
Can I go down to the one that the zombies were on that I kind of just fucking ran through because we were getting.
So obviously these ones here are like this section. So these are rooms here. And then yeah, so you're going to the lower deck, are you?
No, the main. Yeah,
the one
lower
with the zombies,
deck.
the lower deck.
Yeah.
Not the whole, the lower deck. Yep.
Yeah.
Can I go as well?
Yeah, of course.
Could I check out the... Because there was like 4 rooms on this floor. I don't know if we checked them out before or not.
Not properly, no.
Then I would love to do that.
Okay, we'll go in order then. So the two going to the lower deck. You going around, you can see that there is a whole bunch of crates just floating around in there. Some that are like neatly stacked in the corner, like tied together, so they haven't shaken and moved as much as they would have compared to the ones that haven't been tied down when the ship crashed. But yeah, there appears to be crates all over. There's probably, how many is there? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many crates you can see on there is how many there is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then a bunch of barrels.
Any of the crates that look particularly like intact, like there's no water damage really, or
They all look intact, yeah. These crates have been built for like to be stable on water. Like there's a couple of crates that you can actually see on the map that have been shattered, but all the ones that you can see on there, they are intact.
Well, we're going through these one by one then. Let's go.
Yeah.
How are you going to open it?
Use a dagger. Use a dagger to try and.
Yeah.
If not, then
If not, I'm just going to smash it with my hand axe.
Well, hang on.
Oh, can I put my hand axe blade
hang
in
on.
between the crate and just kind of pop it?
Question, Joe. Can I use the crowbar that's in my
You
backpack?
have indeed got a crowbar. Yeah, you can use a crowbar.
I don't want to use the crowbar. It's fucking boring. Fine. Stephen can use this crowbar on half the crate, so I'm going to go use my hand axe on the other half.
So, as you're doing this, for you, Cobb, it takes you like a minute to just open this with the crowbar. Whereas for you, DD, sorry, it takes you about 10 minutes to open a singular crate.
10 minutes, but I'm so strong.
There's an act to it.
So,
Yes, it's called the right tool.
how are you going to do this? How are you going around and opening these crates? So, like, is there a particular method you're taking? Because obviously it's taking you 10 minutes, DD, whereas obviously, Cobb, you've got...
I'll just go down the line here.
Yeah, you've got like 9 minutes left over before DD's...
Take me 10 minutes. If after about 60 seconds, she'll just stop.
Okay.
After 60 seconds.
Would you like me to do it?
Are you just going through and opening each one?
Yeah.
Okay, so how many was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Roll me 12d6, but don't add them up.
Okay. I'm gonna have to write this down.
I can write them down if you just call them out.
Okay. So 5.
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
3.
Got it. Oh.
6.
Yeah.
How many have I done?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7.
5
2.
more. Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
1.
Lovely. 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
So-
10, 11, 12.
Yeah, just go in order of how many ones did you get?
Only one.
1. You find 5 bottles of fine wine.
Ooh.
They are packed in straw. They are worth 10 gold pieces each. However, there is a broken bottle in there as well, so there would have been 6, but there's fine. So that is 50 gold pieces worth of wine.
So 5 bottles of wine.
Yep.
And they're 50 in total.
Yes, 50 total. Any 2s?
2 2s.
2 2s. You find 2 of these then. You find a 20-pound sack of whole cloves, which are worth 60 gold pieces each. You find 2 of those, so 120 gold pieces.
$120 gold.
You find... did you get any 3s?
2 3s.
2 3s. Obviously, I'm going to read it out as this if it was 1, and then I'll tell you how many it'll be in the end. So in one of them, it's 10 small 1-pound bars of silver, which are 5 gold pieces. You find 2 of them, so 10 gold pieces.
Yep.
Any 4s?
No 4s. Go
No 4s.
fish.
5s?
3 5s.
3 5s. You find 3 different fine loots with the mother of pearl inlay, which are worth 50 gold pieces each.
Okay.
And
They're
then
preparing to be a band.
any 6s?
4 6s.
4 6s. You find... I don't feel like that's as interesting if it's just that, but fuck it. You find 4 spell scrolls of the spell command. And I imagine that's being split between you and DD because they're obviously doing that together. So obviously, you could just, if you want to halve that directly down the middle, or who wants to take what.
I feel like that's just... It's a band that really didn't want to play, so somebody just goes and commands them all to start playing the lutes. There's a story here.
There's a story going on somewhere.
I have just put everything into my inventory, so if DD wants anything, then I will have that with you.
No.
Okay.
Okay. And then what was it you were doing, Ziggy? You were going to the top decks, weren't you?
Yeah.
Let me just quickly, for my sake, because I have to read from the sheet. Which one would you like to go in first? You've got, obviously, one with a bed in it. You've got like a mess hall, a kitchen, and then one with several beds in it. So obviously the one would be the captain's quarter.
Could I go to the captain's quarter first, please?
Yes. Going in, you notice that there's just a hole straight through the floor, going all the way to the hold of the ship.
Hello.
What is your passive perception as well?
That bodes well. 11.
11?
Oh no, wait, hang on. Yeah, no, 11.
You do see sort of like leaning into it, but hasn't quite fallen. You can see that there is a desk, and you can see that there is like a little glimmer coming from the desk, where like one of the drawers is like ever so slightly open.
No. What sort of check would I have to make to try and open that drawer without it falling?
You can just open it if you want to.
Oh, then I'll just open it.
Yeah. Inside, there is a gold pouch containing 50 gold pieces.
Lovely.
A set of cartographer's tools.
Hang on. 50 yeah.
And a dagger. You can also see that in the desk, there is a compass that seems to be bound to the desk itself.
Can I try and, like, remove the compass?
Yeah, it's easily pried-free as you pull off the compass, which is worth 25 gold pieces, or you can just have a compass.
Might just have a compass.
Yeah.
Might be handy.
It's very interesting that they're like, oh, there's a compass here that's stuck to the desk, but it can be easily pried-free. It's like, there's no DC for it, it's just, you can take it. I'm like, oh, okay.
You can take it if you
Not
want
one to
it.
critique,
Specifically
wizards.
inlaid into the desk.
Yeah.
However, remove it if you want.
It's easily removable.
Add a cartographer's kit.
I assume then, is Dee Dee doing anything else then while Cobb's looting that bit? Is she going down deeper? Sorry, I keep jumping back to this map, but I'll go back to the ship if you
Was the dagger just normal?
Just a normal dagger, yeah.
Dagger.
Yeah. Are you going to the hold, or are you going back to the main deck to go through some of the other doors, or what is Dee Dee doing?
I'll go to the main deck.
Main deck, yeah. So Joseph's just been to the captain's room, so there's 3 other rooms. You've got the these bedding rooms, you've got, which is the crew quarters. You've got let me just double check what one that is. You've got the galley, and then finally you've got the mess hall.
Compasses don't exist.
Yeah, just add it as like a custom item.
Yeah.
Is that your new conspiracy theory?
Compasses don't exist. It's actually 4 iron.
I'm just going to show it to everybody and go, have you ever seen this before? This is why Bahamut told me to come here.
For this compass.
There's a conspiracy afoot. Extras.
Yeah, sorry, what is Dee Dee doing out of those 3 rooms? Or is she doing sitting on the main deck?
I'll probably go into the bedroom and have a little look.
Yeah, into the crew quarters.
Yeah,
you can see that there are 6 double bunks lining the edge of the cabin. Personal effects are strewn about the room, and a faded painting portrait hangs on one wall. The portrait shows a young couple smiling and embracing, and written across the bottom of the portrait are the words, I cannot pronounce this name, Elitha and Brastos. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but that's what happens when you get fantasy names. Together forever. The black-haired woman wears a sailor's uniform similar to the tatters worn by the undead, and the blonde-haired man wears a merchant's fine clothes. Is there anything you'd like to do in here?
would I recognize either of these people, or just kind of like it's just obviously like a personal thing?
It just seems to be a personal thing. Just sort of to cement that these are the very same people who died upon the ship.
Okay. I'll probably just have a look around then.
Yeah, do you want to
See
give
if there's
me
anything.
a perception check?
Yeah. 17.
17. Looking around, you do notice that a floorboard in the middle of the room is slightly raised above the ones surrounding it.
Have a look.
Step on it. Step on it.
Okie dokie. When you lift it up, a tiny dart shoots out. Does a 16 hit?
No.
Nope. You watch this tiny dart flings out. It ticks off of your armor. Fortunately, not hitting you, and just lands on the floor. However, you do see that there is a sack within the little cubby in the floorboards.
Am I right to do like just a little, not investigation, but just a perception to make sure there's nothing else attached
Yeah,
to this?
give me an investigation. Yeah.
6.
6. Not anything immediately you could see. It sort of seems to be hopefully okay.
When she's gonna hesitantly pick it up, being very aware of her surroundings, probably like trying to like duck at a weird angle, so if any other darts come out, it's just kind of like
just keep.
She's also very small anyway, so
yeah, you lift it up. What happens? You do open. Are you opening the bag or keeping it closed?
Please.
Inside there is a sack full of 200 gold pieces.
Nice.
Woo!
I'll be having that. Thank you.
Loaded.
How long would it take Cobb? Cobb's taken about, it was 12 minutes. So I would say Cobb's still busy opening all these crates. So we'll go back to Joseph.
Can I go into the other room? Like,
which one are you
on
going
that
into?
same side.
On the same side as what you're on.
Yeah.
Yeah, the galley. You enter the galley and you see a long dead headless skeleton that sits propped up against a counter to the right. But the galley is otherwise empty. Unless... Did the skeleton just move?
I hope not.
No.
I'm just gonna be like... Warning to you both. Possible skeleton activity. If I shout again, run towards me. I'm going to hit it and see what happens. Can I make an attack on it?
Yeah, I wouldn't say you need to hit it. When you just hit it with your sword and you watch as from the bones you see that scuttering out of it there is some hermit crabs.
Oh.
Apologize for intruding on your homes, little ones. Is there anything of note that I could
aside from the skeleton? No.
What room
Sounds
are you
tattered.
in, Ziggy?
The galley? It's like just the one next to the quarters. So you've still got the one next to yours, I believe.
Yep.
Okay, no, I was just moving.
It'd be you again then, Dee Dee.
I'm gonna go into the next room.
Which is the mess hall. You see that there is a long table that takes up most of this cabin, which must have served as the mess hall. Decaying chairs are scattered about, and broken glass and crockery litter the floor.
Ooh. Dirty.
Somebody needs to right old clean up in here.
Is there anything of interest or like significance that I would see in this room?
Aside rotting old food, nothing.
What were they eating?
It seems to be what most sailors would have: hardtack, and grog. And hardtack is meant to last a long time, so seeing as that it's starting to go off, probably been here a good while.
Would there be any indication on this boat of how long it has actually been here?
You would know that it's been... in fact, I will remind you, because you did loot the chest before, you do have the that letter. In that...
Did I...
You never read it, but you do have a letter in a small, like, little pouch that is contained.
Oh, yes, I do.
Yes.
I remember that. I'd like to read the letter.
Yes. Opening it up, I will read this for you. Our journey has ended, though I fear my own is to continue in the most horrible way imaginable. Combus Rose wrecked on a shoal south of Neverwinter. Many sailors perished with the initial impact, and Aletha was gravely injured. As I tended her wounds, she clutched her talisman and breathed soft prayers. I asked her what the talisman signified. She told me, love. Her husband waits for her at Dragon's Rest, having pledged his service to the dragon there. The talisman is made from locks of their hair, woven together as a promise to be reunited no matter what fate may befall them. It might have been a beautiful story had it not been for Aletha's gruesome end. In the last words of her prayer I heard as she breathed her last, for she was begging Orcus, the Prince of Undeath, to reunite her with her husband. I held her hands as the breath left her, and now I feel a horrible chill pass through her. Next I knew, she was sinking her teeth into my neck, and at the same moment I heard the moans begin to rise from the dead sails all around us. What curse had she brought on us all? Already I feel a creeping chill overtake my body. I'm securing her talisman with this book in my chest, in hopes that someone will come after us, may end this nightmare by bringing Althea's talisman to her husband. You can see that the talisman is formed from long locks of hair, some blonde, some black, braided together and knotted around 2 small finger bones.
Brother,
It does have a date on the entry. It's Tarshak, is what I think the pronunciation is for the month. You would know that in this realm it is the month of April. However, there is no specific year to the log. It is the 19th Tarkash.
It's my birthday in April. Nice. Sorry, what did he say about bringing it to him?
He said, hopefully that by bringing the talisman to her husband, who came to this island to meet a dragon, by bringing it to him, hopefully the nightmare and curse will end. And so, as you sort of read that, it's that the energy you feel from this ship is the energy you've felt since you've stepped on this island.
Am I gonna have to keep hold of this weird? Oh, why haven't I hold on to people's locks of hair?
You're a cleric, aren't you? So
I am a cleric.
You would know Orcus is the demon prince of the undeath and the blood lord. He is a fiend who rivals the power of gods, ruling over hordes of demons in the nightmarish plane known as the Abyss. A lot of his ideals and followers seek to turn the multiverse into a ghastly place of death, where many creatures of undead, like ghouls, worship him or seek to bargain with him in exchange for a fragment of his power over undeath.
Oh. Okay, I'm a bit confused, but okay.
What would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna call and say, I think after that one we need to have a rest, maybe even a long sleep. I am weary.
I may have hello. I may
hello.
have misinterpreted this letter.
Right.
So
what do you think it says?
I don't know if I'm just this is Kia. I don't know if I'm just like not.
Do you want me to paste it in chat as well? I'll quickly grab
because in my head I'm like, I need to take this talisman to that dead skeleton man.
Which dead skeleton man?
The dead skeleton. Wait, yeah, because he died, didn't he?
He died on the island, we can assume.
Is that what it's saying? Because
I thought she's travelled here to give him the talisman, but then because it's undeath, it made her and her crew into a zombie because he didn't get it. Because it was like, may they be reunited no matter what happens to them.
It's kind of like a lover's curse, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, I fucked
So there could be another zombie on the Did
put it
we
in chat as well for you.
fight something before?
In Discord.
Yeah, we fought the undead before.
Yes, you originally.
Yeah, but they
fought
came
the
out of the
undead.
water.
I'm so sorry, my brain just.
They
did
had
not.
sailor garb, but it wasn't exactly the same as this.
Where on the map would Dragon's Rest be? Would we know?
Dragon's Rest, I believe. Let me quickly scroll to that page in my big old book. Dragon's Rest is around here. The compass wreck is around here.
Say it again.
Compass wreck here on this top island.
Yeah, that's where
Dragon's Rest is around here.
we are. Oh, we were just there, motherfucker.
Could I make like a history track or like a memory thing, which I guess is history, to see if the man in the painting is wearing similar garb to the ghouls that we fought previously?
I will tell you free, no. The
It's
woman
not.
matches one of the undead in the ship, but the man's does not.
Not in the ship that we fought at the
No.
coast.
From what you read, it was definitely different sailor garb.
Cool. Is he wearing similar garb to her then, or?
So it says in that. So he was wearing merchant clothing, whereas
Nice.
she was wearing like the cruise outfit.
I fear a plague of undeath has become on these isles.
Oh, I'm glad we've got you to state the obvious.
Yes, well, at least I know what our calling was now.
This is true. Oh dear.
I still vie that we have that rest.
I do agree. Feeling very worn out.
Would be
Shall
nice.
Should we take it upon the ship? Or should we move off in case more harpies appear? Oh, actually, can I loot the harpy?
Yeah, you can take
It's
just a
naked,
club
man.
from it. It's not got much on it, but it would have a club.
Yeah, I'll take that. Don't want this one coming back with a weapon now, do we?
Well, this is true.
So
Would
yeah.
this harpy
Oh, sorry.
come back?
Oh, also, can I take the javelin that I threw into it, like, out, so I've got one of my javelins back?
That would be in the ocean.
It hit it.
It hit it, but it wouldn't have remained in it. It would have hit it and fell into the ocean. I think you've got enough mushrooms. You can dive down if you want to get it and spend one of your mushrooms.
Nah,
but,
sound.
Yeah, sorry, what was it you said, Kia? It was something about the harpy, if it would come back.
Would this harpy come back as a zombie?
You can... Do you have the detect magic spell?
I do.
You could cast that if you've got any spell slots.
Can I take a rest on the boat and then cast it?
You need to take a long rest, which would be 8 hours. So if you want to spend... Or if you want to take a short rest, but I don't think that wouldn't get your spell slots back. It's up to you. But I don't know if you'd want to spend 8 hours sleeping on the ship, and that's up to you.
No, but I don't know how this is how zombies work in D&D.
I mean, neither would your character. So, without
What?
doing... Neither would your character.
No, I was going to say something else. You know what? You know I break my sentences up. But I'm just going to decapitate it
Yeah, that's fine.
and throw its head into the ocean.
It's gone. Chuck its head in. Yeah.
Cool.
What's next for you guys?
Just for safe measure, you know. I don't need this thing remembering us and coming after us.
If everybody else is chill with this, could we, like, just
Also,
go on to the... Oh?
if I'm right
Oh.
in saying, didn't you put all your camp supplies in the cloister at Dragon's Rest? Because I'm pretty sure you took the room and unpacked. I know Eric definitely did.
Eric did. I'm not sure I did. Because I spent
think-
most of my time in the thing.
I think Dee Dee
Didn't I?
did as well. She came in and then packed as well. And I know,
Proof.
I think
You got
Cobb did
no
as
proof.
well.
The VOD
I,
didn't
the
say-
only person I'm
no
not certain
proof.
is that Joseph didn't, but I know that
Yeah,
all three of
I
you
just-
did.
I remember spending most of my time antagonizing the woman
Because
and in the...
How like a man!
I know that Joseph was the last person
I'm trying
to
to
come down.
play a human paladin, and you. The
No,
human
unpack my
part is
stuff.
crucial.
I didn't unpack my stuff. I went and visited the room because that's where Eric was, and he pissed all over the bed.
That's true. He did do that.
He did do that. Okay, but it still
That
means
can.
But what is it you want to do? You tell me.
I wanted to like set up maybe like a beach camp or like just get onto the Isle.
Yeah.
And just set up a.
Would
like,
it be worth
place
just staying on the boat because there's beds there?
If tack has gone off, I can't imagine the beds are much help. But yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you'd have to de-armor as well, and if you wanted to take shifts, it would take longer than 8 hours.
We're not staying on the boat. You guys can stay on the boat.
It's entirely up to you. I'm not saying that you can't, but I'm just telling you that if you would want to safely have a long rest on here, you'd have to obviously have someone on shift, which would have to, obviously you'd have to break it up, which would take longer than 8 hours, because everyone needs to sleep for at least 8 hours. And then
We'd
you'd also
basically be
have to
wasting your day.
de-armor while you're there, and then if you wanted to be safe while you swap shifts, you'd have to wait like a few minutes while that person put that armor back on. But you can. You're more than welcome to.
Whatever's like everybody else wants to do, I'm fine with.
I'm out of healing, and
I will also remind you do have a rowboat that's by the side of the ship. That is what you rowed up in.
could we rest on that?
It wouldn't be big enough to rest, but it's there. Obviously, if you're worried about getting back to the island.
I'm one for the island, but if people want to rest here,
Why are we resting on this? On like this isn't like genuine. Why do we want to rest on this boat instead of just literally rowing about?
Because we know that here is genuinely safe.
But it's not, because nowhere's safe.
I mean, so it means it's no less safe than the island then.
Because I also want to just mention the structural integrity of this boat. There's a hole about 120 foot away from me.
Well, don't go in the hole then.
We are on a rotting boat, Cobb.
Yes, but harpies have lived here for very long, and they're heavier than me.
They've lived up there.
Then we can sleep up there.
Then.
Well, you can sleep up there. Diddy's gonna get back in this boat. She is not sleeping like a.
Yeah, I mean, it will take you about an hour to row to shore. Then if you wanted to go back to the
That is
cloister,
fine.
it'd
What
take you
time is it
longer.
currently?
It is probably getting later in the evening. You've had a bit of a long day. Obviously, you got to the island, you explored the Dragon's Rest, and then you went through the island. So it's getting to late evening.
Right,
it's not dark
I say
yet.
we go. I say we go with her. We shouldn't split up.
Okay.
Yeah. It's mostly an uneventful journey back across the island. But before you get a chance to long rest, you guys get to level up, and we're also going to take a quick break before we continue on with this. So if you need to go grab a drink, go pee, snacks, go do all those things,
Go poop.
all those things. But we will have a quick break,
girl.
5 minutes, and then we'll be back. I'll stick around, and I'm just going to do some things with chat and say hello to chat. Yes.
I'm also gonna stick around because I go piss girl beforehand.
Okay. Yeah, if you two want to go pee, then you're more than welcome. And then when you get back, just sort out your levels, and then we'll resume. But real quick, I'll just do some chat things. Heavenly Chicken, thank you very much for the follow. Also, hello, Crit Happens Official. Just to give any newcomers sort of a gist of what's going on. While we're playing, we don't tend to interact with chat, just so we don't break immersion. It's why our alerts are silent as well. Because we're going to upload our official campaign to Spotify, so we obviously don't want to break that up, and we don't want to sort of ruin the immersion as well.
You're such a hands man.
I know, I like to talk with my hands. I'm sorry, I'm like a little jazzy hands man. But yes, thank you for following. Thank you for tuning in and saying hello. I'm sorry that we don't respond. We'll always try and respond before we start streaming, during our breaks, and then at the end of stream. We'll always say hello and thank you. We just don't want to break it up. We are also a man down today. If you can see, I'm missing one poster. But I hope everyone's having a wonderful day and enjoying the stream so far. Hopefully, I won't be as much like that when we get to our official campaign, because I'm reading it from this at the moment, which is very flimsy. I bought it physically because I was hoping it would be a physical book. Let me just quickly. I messaged a bunch of people on Snapchat being like, thingy.
The crying is always a free action. It is incredible.
Thank you. It's of course it is. You don't have to ask to cry. You can just be like, I cry. Crying is always a free action.
Should I learn the spell command? Just so we've extra got it set.
Yeah, you've got 4 spell scrolls of command, and then you have it on a spell slot as well. Yeah, of course. If people are interested as well, I would just say we will be uploading these to our YouTube. All our socials is there on the other side of the battle map. Anything's will be uploaded there for VODs and stuff like that. So if you're interested, then more than welcome. Oh, give me off my pointer. You're more than welcome to go check those out if you want to catch up on what's gone. We did lose session 1 of this because these are our test streams for everyone new. We're doing some test streams to make sure that everything's working before we start our official campaign. And when we did our first stream, I forgot to save VODs, so it got deleted. She was looking good. Thank you very much. The layout was done by Kia, who's below me. Get your mind out the gutter.
Sorry.
Get your mind out the gutter.
No. It was after me doing the human paladin thing.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. No. We do have some cool things. If you want to join our Discord as well, I haven't got a bot for that. But we do have some character art already for 2 out of 4 of our campaigns, which we're doing a Spelljammer campaign, which will be coming in the next few months, called Hardlight, which is a homebrew campaign. Hopefully we survive. Yes, hopefully we do make a dent. But, you know, end of the day, we're doing it for us, we're doing it for fun, and if we can have some viewers along the way, we have some viewers along the way, which bring everyone. Thank you very much, Moop, for the thing, and thank you for the follow. Crit happens official. I will probably say crit from now on because I will probably tongue twist my words. I might go quickly. Lipsaloo.
Divine Smite. Hello.
If you guys want to quickly keep chat in check, and if not,
I can keep chat in check.
I trust Moop to keep everything official, so I'll be right back.
I'm texting.
Hope you'll survive. Well, that is something and a half.
I don't know if he muted himself, so I don't know if can stream still hear. Oh, yeah, stream will be able to hear us, won't they?
Yeah, we're on the thing. You can't keep me in check. Space Warlock, we can certainly try. Oh.
Ooh-wee.
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 Ooh, I'm getting beefy. I'm liking the beef.
What? What? I missed all context there.
I'm getting beefy. I'm liking the beef.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Sure. Right. Oh yeah, we're leveling up. I should probably do that because
yeah, that's why I was like, ooh.
I forgot how much I hate level 1.
I had no idea how bad level 1 Paladin was. Kind of thought with the lay on hands, but it felt so weak compared to spellcasters.
Okay, that's a bit better hit point wise.
Yeah, that's the beef. I was on about the beef.
Yeah, don't think I get anything. Yeah, I get cunning action though.
Ooh, that might be a good one to take.
So okay, I get to do that. Okay.
Forever the healer.
Not much has changed, but enough has changed.
Come be in stream and say hello.
Dog cam.
Dog.
Dog.
Здравствуйте, лошадь. Should I also take command?
What?
Should I also take command?
Well, like as a spell or just in general of the stream?
Well, I am meant to be in command of stream. Sorry, I missed what was meant to be clipped. Was looking at a
I think
squished
he's
Adam.
I think they're talking about me mishearing what you just said.
Someone clip the beef. The beef must be clipped. Yeah, apologies if we're not properly looking at chat. We are also trying to level up. Your dog has massive ears. That is a whopper of an ear.
We've got big ears.
The amount of things that like you say that can just be taken out of context, like if I had enough of it, I would just make that a TikTok.
I'm not sure if you can hear the neighbours' dogs that have been set off by me just entering and exiting the office.
No.
No.
Put your hands
Steven,
up.
welcome to my
Instantly
content.
wobbly.
That was what I did. I just spoke and then like rewatched it and just goes, I'm an actual idiot.
Did everyone level up before?
I'm still doing so.
That's fine.
I have.
It's
If
because the.
people follow-
Sorry.
If people follow our Twitch, I'll give the dog a treat on Twitch.
The
Quick,
tree
get people to follow. Link will love treats, and then he'll love you. And you can personally have Link go. Oh, thank you for my treat.
Oh, thanks, guys. I was so starving because they only feed me twice a day, and I only get all your food.
Done. To be fair, Crit did follow. Yeah.
Let me go get his treats. Hold on, I'll be back in a second.
We've got a list of treats for him that you can choose from.
Shield of Faith is so different in this.
There should be a way to like make
Quite
that
good,
like
though.
a redemption. Like if you follow,
Yeah.
you get
It's just difficult
get
because obviously we're
I feel like it's gonna just be like one of us going, treats! Treats!
We do need to get when we get to Philip. We do have our official first emote of jingle jangle jingle jangle.
Jingle jangle.
To be fair, we've not gone off track
We've
yet.
you know what? It's Tom. It must be Tom. We've not gone
It's
off
Tom.
track since we've been here.
Since
Tom's
Tom
mission.
died.
No, Tom's the quietest, but he seems to be always distracting us.
Genuinely, I don't think I can take anything else other than.
You get your
Thing is,
series smites.
if
and
you
things like that.
unfollow, then follow, you lose your
It's very-
mod.
Wait,
true.
I have a question.
Yep.
So, Searing Smite, would that also stack with.
Divine Smite, no.
No. So, why would I take that?
Because it does a different damage type. You do fire damage instead of radiant damage. And some creatures are weak to
Right.
certain types of damage, or resistant to other types. So it could be like you were fighting a creature that was resistant to radiant, and you'd be like, okay, I'll deal
Okay.
fire damage on my thing. Not that I think there is anything in this campaign that is, but
Well, I mean, dragons, possibility
dragons,
that they.
yeah. Exactly. But I mean, a radiant dragon wouldn't be
Ooh.
enough for certain. I can tell you that. A worthy sacrifice for a good boy to get treats.
A sacrifice?
Worthy
Oh,
sacrifice.
an unfollow.
Oh god. Which
Actually, Joe, that gives me an idea. I'll talk to you about it, but that gives me an idea for a TikTok. I'll need you to do that.
Camera up a little bit. Oh, is it going to be with Link? Is Link guest starring in TikTok for?
Yeah, I'll need you to do one of Link. I'll talk to you about it.
Everybody loves dogs.
All right.
It's the perfect way.
Exactly. It is.
If not, we just get Joe in a dog costume and be like,
Woof.
I'm Link. Woof.
It's like,
Woof,
have you seen
woof.
that clip of It's from a really old show, and it's like the dog sitting on the chair, and a guy comes in through the door, and it jumps down, runs up to the guy, and then there's a guy who gets up in a dog costume, and you're
Is it
and then he
from
runs.
Yeah, it's from Shaggy Dog.
Is it the original one?
It's
is it?
called it's the original
Yeah.
Shaggy Dog from like the
Um,
70s.
Did you sacrifice one of the PCs? Yeah, we sacrificed Tom. He's not here. Defty, Dynamo Defty he's working today. He's normally free, but he got called in, so he's very busy. And he couldn't make it.
Also,
So.
Zeg, check the Snapchat group.
No.
But his character did also die very briefly today.
Yeah.
But it's fine. We do see. I don't know if you've seen High Rollers. We steal
That's
their
brilliant.
Dice of Fate, and they use the Dice of Fate to find a Revivify scroll. Because I'm not that mean, and I won't let Tom's character die while he's not here. But it did
When
just
he is
happen.
here, that's a different matter.
Yeah, I'll give you ways to bring him back. I'm not like when he's here. Yeah, there's no restraints.
Oh, you've got me looking at my phone now. I was
No,
doing
he's
so
right.
well.
he's right.
This is
Yeah,
where
that's
Jingle
something.
Jangle's needed. I feel
Yeah.
like we lost concentration after post
Post.
Break.
break. Thank
Well, it's
you.
because we've not returned. We're waiting for everyone to get sorted and get back.
Yeah.
And then we'll put him in bag of holding. Yeah, you could. I mean, he'll probably die. No air in a bag of holding. Okay. Is everyone okay and good to continue?
I'm not leveled up because I'm
Okay.
being
Picky.
picky
No.
with my spells.
Oh, let's get his trees. But he's off camera ever so slightly.
Alright, hold on.
Yeah, our cameras are square, so it's ever so slightly. We were a little tight on space.
Wait, closer.
If I was to use
Wait,
purified food on the tack, would that make it edible?
Oh, good boy.
I think that only applies to poison and like cursed foods, whereas this is just out of the
Poison
Secret
and
is up to you.
disease. And I was thinking, technically, bacteria is a disease of the food.
I
So technically, I'd
will
remove
allow
all
it.
bacteria.
I'll allow it. You're right. I don't. You're right. Yeah.
That's another clip. Someone,
You
please.
can spend a spell slot to do it, so it's not like it's free. You're spending spell slots to do it. But because
Bacteria is disease of the food.
No worries. Very well. Appreciate the.
Jeez, oh man.
All right. So
Ugh.
yep, that's sorted. I'll allow it because it's tack.
Oh.
It's tack. So.
Right, then I'm preparing purified food and drink. I might not even use it, but
However, I will say you've leveled up after you've got off the ship. So
Ugh. Blooming heck.
all right. So you guys head back to Dragon's Rest, the cloister, as it's also known as. Yeah, and I assume you're wanting to take a long rest in your lovely little.
Yeah.
place. Sorry, let me just minimize that so it will update on stream. I might open stream over here. Just turn this to mute if I remember how.
I mean, because like bacteria are diseases, and I was thinking like blue cheese, you purposely infect it with bacteria to give it the stink. So I was like, yeah.
I mean, I can't argue with you.
It's just as a phrase, that is not something I think.
Yeah.
Zig the rules lawyer. Fighting the cases you don't want to win.
Why am I getting... Okay, this marker should be up, so it shouldn't hopefully. I just like to see that the map's working, and if I need to do anything with the map on here as well as. There we go. Okay. Now I can see, now I have a screen here. I've got like 4 screens in front of me running this campaign.
He is collecting them. He's
I'm
becoming too
collecting them.
powerful.
I could get my laptop as well if I really need to. So yes, you guys arrive back at Dragon's Rest, and I assume you head into your lovely tiny little camp, and yeah, you could take a long rest. I think at this point Eric probably, depending on what you do, he'll either wait here or come with you, depending on how far you're going or what you're planning to do. But yeah, you return back and have your long rest. So yeah, mark that off.
I can mark that off.
Yep, you can mark your
Lovely.
long rest off. It's a complete fine.
I've gained all the powers in the world.
All the power.
All the power.
What'd you like to do then? You're mute, by the way. Okay, sorry.
That's really awkward.
Gave me a heart attack. It's like,
I believe we should head our way to Dragon's Rest.
You are in Dragon's Rest.
We're at Dragon's
No.
Rest.
Oh, sorry.
whoa.
I'm still not ticked off. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't want to do that.
If I just mark long rest, then it should.
May I
decide
talk to the man that was here, that was studying, and asked if he knows a woman called
yeah, did we
Leithay
know-
or whatever she was
Yeah,
called?
what was the lady's name?
Ilfia?
Alpha. It will probably change about 5 times because I don't know how to pronounce it. It's not exactly the most clear.
L5.
So let me just quickly.
It's actually an elf bar.
Yeah, you look for this. I'm trying to remember what their name is. Sorry, I've got to quickly flick through to find it because it is in a little bit of a weird order.
Not hang on. Not Varmuk. I want to talk to Tarek.
Tarek, that's fine. I'll just quickly find where his chat box is, his dialogue.
Notes coming in handy for real, for real.
Yes, I'm taking notes.
Don't worry, I'm forever.
Sorry, yeah, you approach Tarek. This is the man you had a small sort of conversation with, nothing too much. And you can see that he's sort of tending to small plants around the area that are all potted in little tiny, nice ceramic pots. Hail, what can I do you for?
Hello. I just wanted to, we came across a ship. I didn't know if you were waiting for a woman named Alitha?
Doesn't ring a bell to me.
Then I'm sorry to have disturbed you. I can make an insight to see if he actually doesn't know.
Yeah, you can do.
Anyway, oh no, I'm back to Zig. Look, that is a nat 1.
He
I thought that was a 7, but no,
he
that's a
seems
1.
genuinely like he doesn't really seem to care much about it, but he seems a little bit like perplexed by why you're asking him about this person. He just doesn't seem to give a sign of knowledge or like it means anything to him.
I'm sorry to have disturbed you, and if you want any help with your plants, do let me know.
I would recommend speaking with Runara. She may know something about that. You said the shipwreck, right?
Yes.
I know she mentioned things about that the other night, but if you wanted to speak to her, if it's urgent, if not, I could actually do with some help. But if you need to deal with something now, then go deal with that.
I think from the nat 1, I just don't think it's that big of an issue, so I'm just like, yeah, I'll help with the plants. Do you have any gloves, gardening gloves, a rake? What do you want?
Not quite these. There's you don't know much about this island, do you?
I just had a calling. That is all I know.
Well, I have some friends, let's say, down near the sea caves, west from here. Our communication hasn't been as good recently. They've made it difficult for me to meet with them. Are you familiar with myconoids?
I am.
They're acquaintances of mine.
Oh dear.
Unfortunately, something seems to have happened to them. I haven't been able to check on them. But
Oh dear.
They're very protective of their mushrooms.
Sort of. They're spring. I wouldn't say they're overly protective. They let me take some to make healing potions with. But I haven't been able to make any recently because I can't get down to the caves. You see,
Can I hold out one of the water-breathing ones?
He looks at it. I mean, these are very interesting, but no, these aren't what I'm on about. Where did you get these? I think I've seen these around in the island before.
Yeah. So, did we fight myconoids, or was it just pure steam people?
You fought like a drake that was made of like steam and like smoke.
Okay.
So it was like the shape of like almost like a dragon's head and more.
Yeah. In a cave on our way, we saw a steamy dragon. That isn't a euphemism. And we came across these also. From what I can tell from what my party did, they grant water breathing.
You'd be right in saying that. No, this cave is to the west. From like far to the west. Have you been west? Have you...
I believe we purely traveled north.
I don't know if we're on about the same cave then.
This
This one goes down to sea level and there's an entrance into it. I will tell you, this doesn't match what you would describe. You found a hot springs that was
No, we found a hot springs. It was rejuvenating.
Well, I mean, if you would happily go in my stead down to visit these myconoids, then by all means, I'm happy to sort of pay you for your work.
You do not need to pay me. I'm here in service of Bahamut.
Cobb's head just bursts out. He's like, I'll take the money.
Well, not money so much, and he pulls out from like a
Never
small
mind.
like, belt, and it's two healing potions.
I'll take those.
If my friends want them, they can have them.
He does also pull out a foul-smelling sack. That seems a bit damp. These are food scraps. Offer them to the myconoids as a gesture of friendship, and they'll let you in.
I understand.
But my request is if you could make sure they're okay, bring me back some heart-cap mushrooms.
Heart-cap?
Yes.
Yep.
But be careful, because when I last visited, the reason I haven't entered is because there seems to be some kind of fungal octopus guarding their territory.
Right.
Not selling it to me, but I can still do it. I will catch up with Runara, and then I will check with my party.
Yeah. So, assuming you go and speak with Runara straight away.
Yeah.
She is once again. She's tending to the temple with the statue of Bahamut in, and she sees you come in. And she's like, "Oh, it's good to see you. I hope you have been well."
As with you.
How did it go? I assume you've been. I didn't see you during most of the day.
I think we found the cause of the shipwrecks. There was a harpy with a alluring song that seems to have caused many to die, and a couple became ghouls and skeletons of the like.
I see. Ziggy's just dying. Well, I mean, do you think it's solved? Do you think
the energy still seemed to perforate the island? It feels like there might be an epidemic on our hands.
Right, okay.
It's COVID.
That's a pandemic.
I'm not sure quite what to say. And honestly, I appreciate your effort, but I don't know if you could perhaps figure out anything that's going on with this. Is anything?
Well, you might want to speak to my friend. Kia, what's your name?
Dee Dee.
You might want to speak to my friend Dee Dee. She, as a cleric, understood something that I didn't quite wrap my head around. I believe that there's a curse that made them come back.
I'm with you.
Yeah, you should just say you might want to speak to my friend Didi. Turns to the right slightly.
Didi, take it away. I like bow with my hands up and just walk backwards.
Thanks for the oddly specific introduction. And I basically relay to her all the information that I would I would know
Mhm.
about it because there's a lot of information that you told me.
Yeah, no, that's fine. She sort of ponders for a second and she says, I remember a man, Elitha's husband, Brestus, was his name. Sadly, he died.
Brestus.
Brastos, Brastos. Sadly, he died many years ago. He was laid to rest in the graveyard atop the cliffs. And she sort of points sort of northwest of the Dragon's Rest, which is easily accessible from where you guys are.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
Did you know much about him or his wife? Were they wives? Wives? Were they? You know what I'm trying to say. Were they married? That's the one.
Yes, they were. He was a kind soul.
Did the antelope like?
He was very kind and helpful. He used to often speak and help make dealings with the sailors who deliver supplies to us. It's the very same merchants who who brought you across.
How did he die? But where? How did he die?
Broken heart.
I will double check.
I double checked.
He was an older man.
I see.
Disease had got to him, and by that point, he was just ready to pass. He had held on for some time for his betrothed, but unfortunately, it seems that time was not on their side.
Oh, so sad.
I posit that we head northwest, have a look at his grave, and then move westward to help Tarek with some myconoids. And I suggest this time we do not pick any mushrooms, and I give a glare towards Dee Dee.
I don't know. What are you talking about?
Yeah, following what's a sort of small path engraved into the side of the mountain, heading up, you do arrive at some small graves on this clifftop cemetery, and you notice they are. Oh, sorry, yeah.
No.
You notice that they are covered in white wildflowers and marked with simple wooden slabs. And you do see that they are etched with different names, and you can see that one is Brastos's name. His name is signed upon one of these slabs.
Before we go forward, I learned a new spell that I'd like to cast.
Mm-hmm.
How do I? What one was it? Sorry, I'm reading.
No, you're fine.
It will actually work. Oh my god, the dog's on my headphones. Link, move, come on. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Dog's just...
The dog just did a tripping attack. It's actually a fighter.
Oh, there we go. I want to cast myself. No offense to everybody else. Protection against
Good and evil. Yeah. Just give us a quick description of it, just so I make sure I have it fresh in my mind. I'm pretty
Until
sure.
the spell ends, one all-in creature you touch is protected against certain types of creatures, apparitions, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and the undead.
Yeah.
The protection grants simple benefits.
That's fine.
Disadvantage on attack rolls.
Yep. Okay. No worries.
Target can't be frightened, possessed, charmed, or...
It's not so much to do with the spell, but when you cast this, you do feel that energy that you felt on the ship is very much connected to the grave of Brastus.
Can I do an investigation check on the grave to see if the dirt has been recently uncovered, or if it looks like it has been undisturbed?
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Yeah. Oh, I have +0. I read intimidation was that's gonna be good. No, it's not. 14.
14. There doesn't seem to be anything physically wrong with the grave. But as a paladin, you have that sort of divine sense as well. You do see...
Can I use actual divine sense?
It's very faint, but you see that there's like small, like thin, smoky, like fog of like a line of fog, and it's almost like a tether. And I believe it is Didi who's holding the talisman, isn't it?
It is.
It seems to like twist and turn its way towards the talisman. It looks like it's flowing, like a flowing.
She starts
piece of it.
wafting it away.
It doesn't break. It just moves around.
Because she's not gonna have it like in her hand. It's gonna be like probably in her pocket or like
Yeah,
in her
like in your,
backpack.
like,
She thinks it's like coming for her.
Well,
She's like,
it would go towards you, and then it would move around you, and then like go into your bag.
brother. I'll probably get it out of my bag then.
Yeah. It's coming from this talisman.
I'll be holding it, and I'm gonna say. So, I reiterate what the letter said and how they wish to be reunited, and I'm gonna. Should I put this on the grave?
I don't see why not. It seems partly... Although I think we should be aware that it might have caused the female to be resurrected unholily.
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 Yeah,
Unholily.
It's hard to do that in a series.
Unholily.
Unholily.
My only concern is the moment this talisman touches that grave, I feel like we're going to have a very wide set of issues on our hands.
May I use divine sense to see if any of the other graveyards are afflicted with this energy, or if it's purely this one?
Yeah, you can.
Bosh.
It doesn't seem like it's affecting any of the graves, even barristers. It feels more like it's going to it. It's like you can see, like even like the flowing. It's flowing from the talisman to the grave.
I say let's do it. Let's solve the issues that we can on this isle.
I'm gonna regret this. I'll hang the talisman on the grave.
Yeah. Hanging it on there, you see that there's still that line that's sort of like trying to that thread. And
Right, get these
to you,
shovels out,
Cobb,
lad.
you're like probably looking at this like, what the fuck are they doing? Like you can't see this this line of like
Can't
energy.
see it.
No, because you two are divine beings, or not
that's
divine
so
beings,
funny.
but like you have divine
I'm
energy.
gone!
You have that divine connection that allows you to see this
Right.
energy.
Does anybody have a shovel?
I mean, I've got a crow.
I have cartography tools.
Oh,
That I
that's
recently
not what I
acquired.
Doesn't
asked.
sound like a shovel to me.
Is that what I asked you?
I might be able to make.
So you
one.
wanting to fully
Large
undig this, or
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Or
are
can
you
we
like
just,
are you
like,
trying to
like-
undig him out, or are you trying to dig a hole to put this in? What is it? Your
Dig him out. I feel like he's got to go round this mandem's neck.
okay.
A word that I use every day. Yeah, it's got to go
Ooh.
around this guy's neck.
Ooh. I didn't. Never mind. Ignore me. I thought I
Okay.
took ceremony, but I didn't because
Yeah,
I said that bacteria is the disease of the food, so I took that
You,
instead.
you don't need a shovel. It just takes you longer if you don't. If you're like happy to dig with your hands and like,
Can I
I'm
dig
not
with the
happy.
knives? I've
I
got
don't
daggers.
feel like the dagger's the most
Oh,
efficient.
actually, can I dig with my battle axe? Because that's kind of like spade-ish.
It's
Hold on, no.
I'm
No, 'cause
scooping. I
if
am
I didn't
scooping.
open a box with a
Yeah,
fucking
like it
handbag,
wouldn't
then
really.
Diggy can't dig with his battle axe.
It wouldn't really save you much time
But
because
the scoop.
but it's not
But the
serrated in the
scoop.
right position. The axe is serrated on those sides, whereas like a shovel would be serrated on the top like that.
Oh, would thaumaturgy work if I casted like a small like explosion?
They're
upwards?
sensory effects. They don't actually have.
Motherfucker.
You can just
Oh,
dig it with your
my
hands. You are able to do it with your hands.
No,
It just
no,
takes you longer.
No, it's dirty. I don't want to do that. Is there a shovel?
Yo,
anywhere
I was gonna
in
say,
the
can I
graveyard?
just look to see if there's a shovel nearby?
You can do
Oh,
a
I asked
perception
that.
check.
There's
You
literally
can
a
both
shovel
do a
next to the
perception check.
grave.
You can both do a
No,
perception
okay,
check.
Can I join in? I'm
You
I'm
can
doing
all
one
do
as
a
well.
perception check.
I got that
14.
one.
14.
14.
I'm doing
got
it
that
just
one.
to see what I get. fucking bullshit.
As always, I think I'm just engrossed with the smoke.
What am I doing?
Perception.
Shovel.
A shovel. You're doing shovel.
11,
It's a shovel
12,
check.
14, because that second roll, ignore that. I just needed to roll and see what I got.
14.
14. Yeah, there just happens to be a shovel nearby. It's wooden, it's old, it looks like it could break at any second, but there's a shovel.
Can I use that, please?
Yeah. Yeah, you pick up the shovel, you stab it in, and it just
And it
breaks.
breaks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But can I? And now I've got like a gardening trowel now. Though.
You've got an oversized trowel.
I've just spent the day gardening. I can help.
So, I use that.
Hey, could we? I don't know where we're. Yeah, let's just dig this fucking hole.
At this point, like, you've just got an oversized trowel, you start digging it, and you might as well have just done it with your hands. You start getting the mud all over your hands anyway. And you find, like, a small little box. Well, not a small box, but, like, it's not, like, a massive... It's, like, made to fit, not to, like...
Yeah.
Not like how coffins have a bit of room in them. It's a tight fit, and, yeah, you cracking it open. Because I know you've got a crowbar to do so.
Yeah, I'll get my crowbar and just go.
Yep. You see that there is a, like, sort of like crossed arms, half sunk, like a sunken in corpse.
Sorry to disturb you. Close it back over.
Yeah, and are you putting talisman in?
I'm gonna suggest. Are we all outside the hole, or are we all in the hole?
Wow.
Cobb's definitely in the hole.
Cobb, get out of the hole. I think. Let it just be me in here. So if anything bad happens, someone with heavy dented armor.
I'm so sorry. I'm such a child.
I'm glad you said it.
But no, I went well. Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. I'll go hide behind Joseph.
Yep. And then Dee Dee, you go down into the hole.
It's a talisman.
Yep.
I'm gonna place it around his neck.
Okay. Yeah. Anything else? What do you do after that?
Give him a little kiss. No.
I mean, remember, bacteria is the disease of the dead. So,
Actually, does anything happen when I do this?
well, when you kiss it,
Seemingly not. No.
What if
True
I place
love's
a
kiss
talisman where
awakens
his
it.
heart-
Sleep in beauty.
where his heart is?
Wait, that's actually a sick idea. I'm
Seemingly
writing that
nothing.
down.
You just put it like the tether seems to disappear, but when you put it around his neck, but nothing.
Let me
happens.
read the letter again.
Where is the smoke going to? Is it going to his heart?
No, it like once it's on him, it doesn't seem to be any like trail of smoke.
We might have needed to take the
Hold
corpse.
his hand. Hold his hand.
Yeah.
See what happens. I can't. Oh, so much writing.
I mean, the cleric and the
Can I
paladin.
place the compass on him?
You could give me a religion check if you wanted to.
Give it a go. Nat 20?
And that 20 for a total of
22.
22. You would know that currently his grave is disturbed, therefore he is not resting.
Oh, we got to bury it. Okay. Right, I place a talisman. I'll place it where his heart is, because that's cute. And
Oh yeah, let's make it cutesy.
I'll climb back out and we'll cover him back over and bury him and say a prayer.
Okay. Burying
He was.
you once it's buried and you say your prayer, a thick fog forms around the rocks north of the island, where you can see that there in the distance, the far distance, you have a perfect view of this, you can see that there is the ship that you're on. The fog lingers and eventually disappears, and there is no trace of the compass rose.
Is the compass that I have still on me?
Yeah, the compass is still on you, yeah. Dee Dee, your eyes, to everyone else, you watch as Dee Dee's eyes glaze over. And in your you have like a a vision or a dream, and you see, like before, you are once again on the deck of the ship that brought you here, and you see Stormwreck Isle shrouded in darkness, just as it was in your earlier dreams. As you sail closer, the darkness breaks, and a dazzling ray of sunshine comes down over the island. A gentle plume of white smoke rises up from the island as the darkness is driven away. Then, the darkness and the smoke are gone. The light swells to enfold you as well, and you feel the love and approval of your god.
That's
And then
nice.
you snap back, and you are once again able and moving.
Ah. Like,
You good?
I imagine she feels very warm inside, and she's just got like a little smile on it. Like, well, not even a little smile, just like a big old cheesy grin.
Yeah.
I think we did it.
I'm so glad I stopped myself from saying what I was about to say. We're gonna move on.
Moving on. Keep the
We're
thought to
moving
yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you are, you have that nice sensation of your god's approval.
Nice.
So, yeah. With that though, I think we'll wrap up session there. Concluded on the nice end of a chapter, so we're now not doing halfway through a chapter every session. Thank you very much. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I hope everyone has enjoyed watching. This video will save, so if anyone wants to catch up on what's happened, it will be on our YouTube at Flop
Hell yeah.
So be sure to go check that out.
If you do check out the video, comment that bacteria is the disease of the food.
Yeah, if you make it this far, comment that, and this won't be on Spotify, this one, or iTunes, Apple Podcasts, whatever it's called. But we won't be live next week. We'll probably do some like battle map streams and maybe some Baldur's Gate. But we won't be live with this campaign again until the 26th, so make sure to put that in your diaries and your calendars. Again, at 7:30 PM GMT, whatever that is in your current time zones. I'm going to say, because we've said this in our Discord, if you're not in there already, be sure to join. It has some helpful information. We are looking to, this is a maybe still, we're not sure how it's going to work. If we do move to a weekly schedule, it might happen, it might not. It will be one session on a Tuesday. The other week it'll be randomly in the week, maybe later start or a different start. Then it'll be back on a Tuesday. So every other week it will always be on a Tuesday. So it'll be kind of there will be a session every other Tuesday, but you might have a bonus session on the opposing week a random day. But we will try to let you know when. But that will be for the official campaign, so that'll be a little bit while away.
Even though with that in mind, Joe, I might talk to you about something regarding that once we're done.
That's fine. Yeah, so that's a maybe anyway. It's just us sort of planning stuff. No official date on the campaign official start yet. It'll probably be May-ish time, early May, because we got some character art to get done still. We got some just general prep for the session. I got to do a bunch of maps, which I don't want to do on stream because I don't want to spoil them. Got a bunch of planning. And all that fun things. I don't know if
it's gonna be May.
Yeah. But we will have some character trailers coming out on the YouTube and on TikTok as well. So if you're excited,
If you don't follow on TikTok, go follow on TikTok. I put funny stuff there.
he does put some good funny stuff over there. Yeah, honestly, we've got a lot of stuff coming up. I don't know what's going on. Kia might do some, she's still figuring out, she might do some art streams of things that have happened in the session. That's still a maybe. But me and Kia are going to be hopefully moving soon, so things will be a little bit all over the place anyway. So just bear in mind. But we will be sure to keep you updated on what's going on all the time. I'm just going to see who's like, because we'll do
I will address something of my character being called Joseph. My character's name was generated by my friends. They're very kind. But they didn't know Joe's name, and I didn't even clock that because I just call him Sir Jodo. Like I just say like so deformed that Joe doesn't even clock anymore. And for the first stream, you'll notice. Oh no, because we don't have the recording. But for a lot of it, he says Joe, and I assume he's talking to himself, and I'm just there like.
Oh no, I say
me.
I do say Joseph. I made sure
Yeah.
to say Joseph. So I just.
And we should also have Tom back next time
yes,
as well.
we should have Tom back next session. This guy's doing like a play with sessions with viewers. Let's see how that works. We'll go give him a load. He's a UK as well. I mean, I'm genuinely interested in how that works. But yes, we should be live on the 26th. Discord is probably the best bet if you want any news and information on what's going on. But yeah, aside from that, I don't think I've got anything else to say. No one's got anything planned immediately. So I'm sure we'll love you and leave you until next time, where we got 2 more sessions on this, I think. 2 more sessions, and then we're done with this this module. So until next time, take care. Bye-bye. Bye.